Hi, and thanks so much for joining me. Today we are talking about the list. Those are my favorites and haul combined into a few categories, including things that are new to me, so research, things that I have replenished, renew, and then we've got things that I have replaced, and finally things that I've rediscovered. So let's go ahead and just get started. Not quite sure what happened, but I've got a lot of research this month. Starting with a La Mer product. I ran out of the Beckel Cool Eyes, so this is supposed to be a depuffing kind of thing. We'll see. I don't know. Already I'm looking for Beckel again, so I don't know what that means for me, but we'll see how it goes. Next up, I went to the Chanel counter and I picked up this beautiful Le Beige Healthy Glow, and actually I like the brush that's in it. So I'll link the video below where I get into this a little bit more, but really nice color for me. It is in 50. I also picked up a Rouge Coco Stylo by Chanel in 207 Sepia, a limited edition item from their cruise collection. Another one that I picked up from Chanel is this beautiful corally color Rouge Coco gloss. These are really intensely pigmented, so it's not like a regular lip gloss. Really beautiful, and this is in 752. Another lip product. I ordered this a while ago. It's by Terry, and I was reading a little bit about the technology in their lip gloss. It's how it has a plumping effect, but you don't have that pepperminty feel to it. This is in Bitten Splash. Really excited about this one. This also has a great intensity with the color. Then, these are dirty because I've been using them already. It's Renewed Hope in a Jar Skin Tint. One of the most amazing skin tints I found. I'll link the video below to that. I got mine in 6.5 and 7.5. I need to mix them kind of in between colors. Another Chanel product. I got some green mascara. I love this. I don't love the formula, but I love the color. It's really nice for brown eyes. This is also part of limited edition items in the cruise collection. And you may have seen the video I recently posted about this beautiful Charlotte Tilbury Instant Look in a Palette 5-Minute Face on the Go Beauty Glow. I'm enjoying using this, and I'll again link videos below for anything that I may have talked about previously. Another Chanel item. I kind of went Chanel crazy this month, I guess. We have a quad. It's 274. And it's got really beautiful metallic-y colors in it. I've got all 4 of these colors on my eyes, including some other colors. So if you're interested in seeing how I do my eye makeup, I'll be posting that on Monday, and I use this quad along with a couple of other things. I'm going to try out these Advanced Night Repair eye masks. I've heard really good things about them. I use the Estee Lauder Night Recovery Serum. I'll give these a try. Another Chanel item. I've got the Dlo Waterproof Eyeliner in, it's a plummy color. It's called Terra Rossa, but it's a really nice plum color. Great for brown eyes. A couple more items. They are skincare, and they're from Philosophy. The reason I went to an event of theirs was because I purchased the Hope in a Jar Renewed Hope in a Jar item, and they were having a skin event. It was really neat. They did a little analysis of your face using some kind of technology, but it looked like a few layers deeper into your skin to see what would pop up next in terms of sun damage and things like that. And so I got an analysis, and then they used a few products on me, and the one thing that I didn't buy, I wish I had, was this mask that they used, because I saw some marked results that I don't usually see in a one-time kind of process. So I'd love to go back for that mask, but I did end up getting a few items. The Ultimate Miracle Worker. This item has retinoid in it, but it also has SPF, so you can wear it during the day. It protects you from all kinds of light sources, including indoor light. So I thought that was a really interesting point that they made. I am looking for something, as you know, that I can wear every day that doesn't interfere with makeup application. And this has retinoid in it, so I thought kind of 2 for 1, 3 for 1, lots for 1. So I thought I'd give this a try. By the way, the Philosophy people were very nice. I know that one of the representatives actually watches my video, so thank you so much for your help. It was nice meeting all of you. Very helpful. So if you can go to one of their events, I would, because they'll analyze your skin and then they'll look at what things are in their line that can help you out the most. And so I thought that was pretty cool. They spent about 30 minutes with each person. So really impressed. And then I started looking on their website, and I noticed that a lot of their products have good reviews. I don't know why I haven't looked at Philosophy, but I also got this Booster C powder, and it is a vitamin C powder that you can add to your serums, and it brightens an even skin tone, and also says protect skin from environmental attack. And I also picked up an Anti-Wrinkle Retinoid Eye Repair, so you can add a little bit of that retinoid here. That's it for research. A lot of research. Next up, we have Renew. These are the things that I'm replacing that I constantly love and always must have a backup of. So starting with the SHISEIDO pads, I use these with my toner. I love them. I love them, love them. The next thing I needed a backup of was the TATCHA Indigo Soothing Triple Recovery Cream. It is very, very hydrating without being greasy, and I was running out, and Sephora had their 15% off, so that's when I ordered this. Speaking of moisturizing, I cannot be without my Bobbi Brown Extra Eye Repair Cream. I get really dry hair, and plus I think with the retinoid I wonder if it's gonna get a little bit dry, but this keeps it nice and moisturized, and I put a lot. I'm pretty liberal with it when I add it, especially before I do makeup, because it kind of plumps things up. Just make sure that it soaks into your skin before you apply makeup, or else it can be a little bit tricky, but I love this. I also renewed my by Terry Ombre Black Star in Bronze Moon. If my sister remembers when I bought this originally, it was a while ago, so it lasts a long time even though it costs more than the average eye stick, but they last a long time, they perform really well, and this is the one where if I'm going to just put one color on, I'll put this all over. I'll put it above and below and kind of smudge it out, and that's it. Needed this one. And for replace, as we get into the warmer months, I start changing out powder products for cream products, and I've changed out my contour. I usually will use the Kevyn Aucoin sculpting powder in medium, but I've gone back to the Smashbox step-by-step contour stick in contour and I think there were 3 in the set, but this is really great, especially for along the nose, things like that. Moving on to Rediscover. As you've noticed, my hair, if you've watched for a while, my hair has gotten longer and I've had a harder time styling it because it's just heavy, and getting any kind of something up here can be tricky. And then I remembered I had a powder instant volume texture. So if you haven't used this before, it's a powder kind of like the baby powder consistency, but it's sticky, so be careful you don't put too much. And then you put it in and you can just zhuzh it like that, and then it kind of puffs things up. If I didn't have it in, my hair would be like shoosh, flat on the top. I was unpacking and I found this Windblown by Redken, and it's a dry finishing spray. One thing I've discovered is I can't use heavy hairsprays because then it'll just get stiff. So I love the Orbea hairspray, and I'm kind of running low on that, and I found this. So it's for like a windswept movement. So you get movement in your hair, but it kind of holds things in place at the same time. So just a little bit of hold, still get the movement. I love that in a setting spray. I've waited 5 hours to film this video because there's been noise, there's been construction, there's been landscaping, there's been you name it, it's been happening. Every time I sat down to try and do this, I'd turn all the lights on, get the camera going, everything, and something would happen. So in the meantime, I would play with makeup, and one of the things that I was playing with, and I went a little bit overboard I think, but it is the Hourglass Bronzer Radiant Bronze Light. And I have been using, what have I been using even? I've been using some lighter bronzers, but as I'm getting more tan, this is a really great one. And as you can see, it's got a really nice kind of finish to it, but it does blend really well together. I love this. I'll be using this more in the summer as I get more tan. And finally, a brush. The Kevyn Aucoin Super Soft Buff Powder Brush. I love this. I've been using this to kind of blend everything together. If I have some extra powder, I'm just buffing it away. You can buff edges out. So if you don't have a brush like this, I would definitely look into a buff brush because I think it does so many things. I've been loving using this. And I think that's it. So if you enjoyed this video, if you learned something, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and I will see you on Monday. Thanks. Now that I'm finally set up. Hi, thanks so much. What are we doing? Hi, thanks so much for joining me. Today we were talking about the list, so there's things that were that much fun. Why is everything that is loud happening today? I don't get it. Greasy, but it's very emollient and very, very hydrating, and my skin is very happy. Could I say very some more? Oh, now we hear voices. Now it's hot.